Yo, what's good? We got but trues. I took his girl at school. So support the original video. If you came here from another video, like the video or subscribe and follow my social for any updates. Anyway, enough with the intro. Let's get into it.
So I raise my hand and she's like, "You won't understand the amount of pain I felt that." She walks to the back of the classroom, puts the note on my desk. "Do you want a kiss?" Oh, the look on his face.
Alright, I'm interested.
Yo, dark-skinned people used to get treated so badly in the early 2000s. Everybody wanted their sexy, light-skinned black man to save them from all the dark-skinned guys. That is, of course, until girls started to realize light-skinned niggas wasn't shit either. But like, I don't know how it's surprising to anyone. What? You mean to tell me the guy with this inflated ego doesn't want just one girl so he can't commit to you?
Yeah.
Who the f saw that coming? And around that time, all of my teachers would always say, when you guys go out into the world, you're gonna meet a lot of white people and they're gonna treat you outright disrespectfully because of the color of your skin. And one day I heard this and I immediately had to call bullshit. One of the perks of moving around a lot as a kid is I've been to predominantly white schools. And in those schools, at least, I was never treated negatively because I was black. But after I moved back to the hood and went to school with other black kids, that's when I was treated negatively. So I raised my hand and she's like, "Yes, you have a question?" No, I have a statement. I went to a predominantly white school from grades 1 through 3, and my experience is that my own people are much harsher about my skin color than white people. She just stood there shocked that I was able to articulate that her opinion was indeed wrong, and she moved on with the lesson as if I didn't say anything. But I tell you guys all this, just so you understand.
I won't lie, he ain't wrong. Like, let's be honest, bro. Going to a predominantly black school has to be one of the most racist experiences you will ever have in general. Because one of two things, bro. Either everyone will just be cracking because there will be so many black jokes cracking, and it's just like, bro, it's like so much shit just flies. You just have the one Asian person in the black group. They'll just be like that guy talking about some. Oh yeah, he built the Great Wall. Don't worry about it. You got the one Hispanic person. Oh yeah, we know you can swim well. The shit'll just fly, and we're not really being racist. We're just joking. But it's the fact that you hear it more there, and the fact that black people are honestly against you more than white people in a predominantly black school. It will literally be your own people at that point. Like, he's not wrong.
Why I did what I did in this story. Some of you guys are gonna look at the story and be like, you know what, True, you were a fucking asshole. Because unless you've had this shit happen to you personally, you won't understand the amount of pain I felt that day. You know what? Maybe you will. Let me explain it to you. Me and a bunch of my friends are sitting at the lunch table, and everyone's talking about the girls that they had crushes on this year. After a while of mostly just listening, I pitch in with, "Well, I really like Ari. I think she's cool." And after hearing this asshole that we're gonna call Stefan for the rest of this video looks at me and says, "True, you're too dark for a girl to like you. You'll probably never get a girlfriend."
Nigga!
Shit hurt so bad, bro. And that's why I say it really do be your own people.
Wild.
And I sat there, quiet, soul absolutely crushed, and heart utterly devastated. But anyone who knows me personally will tell you that I'm way too fucking competitive to let some snot-nosed little brat tell me what I can and can't do. And at the time, I didn't know how I would do it, but I knew for a fact I would make him eat those words until he fucking choked. And I couldn't do it right then and there. Me and my family ended up moving to a different neighborhood entirely, and it was a predominantly white school. I made a story time on that school featuring Birdo. You should go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But if any of you guys are doing the math, I held on to this grudge for 4 whole fucking years.
Damn.
A few years later, we moved back to my hometown. I'm in the 4th grade now, and I still remember this day very clearly. When I went back to my original school, I was in the same class as Stefan. And from the second I saw him walk into the class, I'm like, oh, it's so on. Later in the year, he starts talking to this girl that we're gonna call
4 years
Lauren.
is crazy.
And dude, I loved watching him fall in love with her. Wait, let me rephrase that. I loved watching him fall in love at her, because he would shoot his shot, but she wasn't really interested. And I think that's mainly because he was just fucking ugly, bro. I sat here for like 3 minutes trying to figure out a better fucking way to say it, but I can't. He was ugly. My guy looked like a fish and smelled like a fish. He'd keep walking up to her with that light-skinned confidence for like absolutely no reason. I'm watching this guy fail almost daily at rizzing her up. So I'm like, geez, wouldn't it be like just so great if you dated her instead just to piss him off? I don't know, like worst case scenario, she says no and I'm back at square one. I'd be lying if I said I put a shit ton of thought into this plan, and that's probably why it ended so badly. So when I was walking to school with my sister the next day, I stopped at this old lady's house. She works really hard to decorate her yard with flowers, and me being a selfish little asshole at that age, I picked a few. When I see Lauren at school that morning, I give her the flowers along with a note that says, "Will you be my girlfriend? Yes or no?" For those of you that don't know, this was basically the equivalent in the early 2000s of sending a risky text message to your crush. She goes to her desk and writes on the note. And I made sure to sit right next to Stefan, because even if she says no, him seeing the girl he likes put a note on my desk is sure to make him jealous. She walks to the back of the classroom, puts the note on my desk, and I look over to Stefan, and he is absolutely fucking livid right now. That nigga look like he gonna cry when he get home. I open the note, and she circled yes.
Oh,
dude, we are totally fucking locked in right now. I've never been so happy to not look like a fish in my life. So during lunch, we usually had the option to finish our lunch early and go out to recess, or to spend the entire period in the cafeteria. I made sure to sit within his line of sight, because when she came into the cafeteria to get me to bring me to recess, oh, the look on his face. Who's too dark now, bitch? Our plan has officially succeeded. The way he was looking at us, there was absolutely no denying that he was upset about it. So we go out to recess, and for some reason, it didn't occur to me.
It just clicked to me. If he's seeing this happen did this happen in the 4th grade? Because if he's saying in the 4th grade that person said that to him, why in the 4th grade you straight up told someone they're too dark? That just clicked for me. In the 4th grade, you talk about skin tone and niggas being too dark to get bitches? Man, I wasn't. Oh, let me not say that. Oh, God. I wasn't making stereotypical jokes till maybe like 5th, 6th grade. Probably. Most definitely 7th grade. Borderline 5th grade. You know? Yeah. But no. 4th grade and saying that is crazy.
Me, you got a whole ass girlfriend now, dude. Like, she doesn't just disappear just because you feel like she served her purpose. I'm 10 years old. I've never had to break up with a girl before. So we're both sitting at the playground, and she's just essentially waiting for me to do any kind of boyfriend activity. I just sat there staring at
10 years old. Hold on, I gotta do the math because this is still messing with me. 10 years later. 10 years old. 6th grade? Like 6th, 7th grade? What?
At her.
Oh.
And she just sat there staring at me. I'm not calling her pretty, asking her how her day was. I have no idea how to be a boyfriend. And she wasn't bad looking or anything. It's just if I don't invest those feelings in you from the jump, then I can't invest them later. So after a while of awkwardly staring at each other, she says, "Do you want a kiss?" Not really. What? Well, I just think it's too soon for that. Okay. And it is there we sat for the entirety of recess, awkwardly as f***. And if I'm being real with you, that was pretty much the rest of our relationship. I mean, we never held hands, we never kissed, we never did anything. In fact, whenever I saw her, I would often walk in the other direction or de-romanticize our dynamic. And what I mean when I say de-romanticize is, whenever she wanted a hug, I would shake her hand. Whenever she wanted to hang out at recess, I would bring a bunch of my boys around. I basically friend-zoned my own girlfriend. And like I said, mainly because at that age, I honestly did not know how you were supposed to break up with someone. So I figured that with enough time, our relationship would essentially just fizzle out. One day I was heading out of class and getting ready to go home. I was putting my books into my backpack when she walked over to me. I could instantly tell that this girl was upset with me. And she says, "Don't you ever treat a girl that way. I liked you. Am I just some kind of game to you?" So I'm thinking, all right, you kind of been lying to this girl from the jump. It's fair that she knows the truth.
Right.
So I say, oh my God, what a fucking moron.
What'd you say?
I say, yes. She slaps
Wow.
me right across the fucking face. Well deserved, honestly. Well deserved. Lauren, that's not your real name. You know who you are if you're watching this. I'm really sorry about that. So, with the stinging pain in my face, I finished packing up my backpack and I walked home. Moral of the story. I may not be light-skinned, but I was definitely still an asshole.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, you were still the asshole. Just by the title, you were that. You were an asshole. I thought when you said took his girl, you'd been, yeah, took his girl, and at least like didn't do her completely dirty. You did her completely dirty too. Like you did a 2-for-1 as far as being an asshole in that one. It was funny, but bad. So everyone follow from his example and don't do that. You know, don't do that. But that is I Took His Girl at School by TRU. So make sure to go support the original video. Like this video if you liked it. If you came over here from another video, subscribe. Follow my socials in the description for any updates. Share the video with friends and family. And also follow the Kick. I'll be streaming on there from time to time. And with that being said, see y'all in the next one.
Diamonds, he hang from the back cave. Numbers, they running my cash like a math game. I got the ring that we sharing her last name. She said the diamonds on Cascade. She left her hand in them hoes, see the flashbang. I walk around with a black blade. Candles lit, why so dark? Cause it's black flame. You was running on a trip on the low. Change styles, but I